I want to talk today about picking our battles because that is something that has become so obvious to me during this 30-day challenge to parent outside the rule books. I think everything's a battle because my brain goes into this fight or flight mode, and for me it's always fight. But I'm also envisioning emergencies where there aren't any. So I'm going to give you two examples from last night because they're both bedtimes, and these are times when we all have battles. And then we also have to really pick our battles carefully. I know that I like structure around bedtime. I also know that sometimes my kids seem to need a little more of me, and I want to be able to give that if they need it. But last night she went past what should have been her time because we were reading books, and all of a sudden she started singing to me, and she's like making up the words on the page, and she's singing this song, and it's so creative, and I am just hackling. And I'm like, you know what, Katie, you are gonna let her do this even though she's stalling and winning, because this is just a fun moment that you're gonna remember because this is bringing you joy. And I let her have her 5 minutes, and I told her how proud I was of her creativity, and then said, and now we have to get in bed and we have to stick to our timers. And so that worked really well. And as I was doing it, I was thinking, are we now gonna want 5 minutes of extra songs every single night? And the answer is probably. But I think that battle was worth it. Does it become so common that I back bedtime up by 5 minutes? I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna see. And then the other happened, and it also was one that felt really good in the moment when it was time to put Jack to bed. And Jack has a very specific bedtime, but last night he hadn't had a lot of downtime, and I just wanted him to have some downtime. And he wanted to watch the Braves game, and then there was a rain delay and we couldn't watch it. And he was like, Mommy, what if we just watch a few minutes of the Great British Baking Show? So we had 20 minutes before his bedtime, and I was like, all right, buddy, let's do it. So we start watching this together, and then he's like, Mommy, I really want to stay up and finish the episode. And I was like, you know what, Jack, if you want to do that, here's what I need from you. When this is over, I need you to go straight to bed. I need you to just really do exactly what you know you're supposed to do and do it maturely. And if you can promise me you'll do that, I will let you stay up and watch this with me. And so we did, and it went so well. And we had so much fun watching this show together. And then he just immediately was a perfect little angel at bedtime. It was a really interesting lesson to me in letting myself not be so rigid at moments when I would normally be rigid. Also, what I'm loving about this experiment is because it's not just that it happened and I forgot about it and now we're going to move on. It's that it happened and now I'm going to be watching. How do things change? Do they push the boundaries more? How do I respond to that? And how does that feel? So it's just very cool what I'm learning about being observant of myself and reflecting back. I don't have any answers on this one, but I think it's a good reminder that sometimes the battles aren't worth picking, that sometimes we get joy out of choosing not to have a battle. Tell me about the battle that you have picked recently that you said, no, this one is not worth my time. I'd love to hear about it in the comments.